Hi, this is Arwani, and welcome to Personal Development with Arwani. Today, we're going to be talking about dealing with change. Now, the reason for this is with this whole COVID-19 pandemic happening all around us, a lot of companies, a lot of businesses, they've not been able to make ends meet. This has left a lot of people finding themselves retrenched. A lot of people have lost their jobs. A lot of businesses have had to close down, and it's a sudden change that needs to be dealt with. So I saw the need to record such a video just to try and motivate someone that is going through such a change. Now, change can be good and it can be bad, but I think that a lot of us are more welcoming to the good kind of change because it's something we look forward to. But when it's bad or rather challenging, it tends to be more difficult to deal with it. So before we get into the content of the video, I just want to remind everyone there to go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and so that you can be alerted on all the future videos that we're going to be uploading. And for all of those that have already followed and given us their feedback, we really appreciate it. So how do you deal with change? So when you deal with change, the first and foremost thing that you need to do is to know the truth about yourself. Now, I always say this in most of my videos, and that is because it is so critical. You need to know the truth about yourself. So when you're going through a sudden change, a challenging change, it is very important that you spend that time reinforcing all the positive affirmations and declarations about yourself. Maybe instead of thinking, you know what, my company collapsed or I lost my job because I'm not good at it, because I'm a bad person, rather say to yourself, you know what, you have found a job before. The job that you have just lost, at some point you didn't have it and you went out and got it. The company that has just collapsed, at some point you did not have it, but you went out and started one. So that should be a positive affirmation, a positive declaration that, you know what, I have done it before, I can do it again. So spend the time um, telling yourself positive things. Spend the time telling yourself the truth about yourself. Do not focus on what the noise around you is saying. You have done it before, you can do it again, regardless of the change. Now, the second thing that you need to do when dealing with change is that you need to stay positive and you need to look for opportunities. Stay positive and look for opportunities. The change has already happened. You're already in that situation. You don't have to waste time moaning and groaning about how bad things are. Instead, switch on your mind that, you know what, in the midst of everything, I'm going to be looking for whatever opportunity that can come up. When one job closes, another job opens. When one company closes, another company opens. So spend the time looking for opportunities. And then on the matter of staying positive, it is much easier to be positive when you surround yourself with positive people. If you're gonna be going through a difficult change and you surround yourself with negative people, all you're gonna be hearing is negativity. And the thing about negativity is that it loves company. So before you know it, you're gonna be drowning in a sea of negativity, and all your thoughts are gonna be negative. So stay away from negative people and spend time with positive people. Also, another point is that find out who around you, anyone around you who has gone through the same situation, through the same change and bounced back. Someone around you who has been retrenched and bounced back. Someone around you who has had their company go down the drain but bounced back. Spend time with such a person, understanding how did they do it, how did they go about overcoming the change. And in that way, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. It's been done before. You can just copy and paste. So secondly, be positive and look for opportunities in the midst of the change. Now, the third thing that I feel you need to do when dealing with change, and this one links up with the second one, is that you need to reinvent yourself. Reinvent yourself so that you can adapt and even thrive in the new reality. So reinvent yourself. Once you reinvent yourself, you open yourself up to more opportunities. Once you reinvent yourself, you change with the changing circumstance. So you create more opportunities for yourself. You create a new reality for yourself. And I use the word reality, but in essence, I mean, reality is in your mind. Reality is in your mind. Um, Reality is what you make of it. Like the same scenario, the same situation may be so hard to you, but it can be an opportunity to someone next door. The only difference is their definition of reality. So reinvent yourself and adapt or even thrive in the new reality that has been created around you. Don't back down, don't give up, keep pushing until the new you makes it through. Don't give up, don't relent, keep pushing. The new you must and will make it through this change that is happening. So change is something that is happening all around us, is happening each and every day. It's something that is going to keep on happening and it is part of our lives. Now, how you make it on the other side of change heavily depends on how you deal with the change that you're going through. I believe that you can make it, and I want you to believe that you can make it. A question: what change are you currently going through and how are you dealing with it? Please post that as part of your comment so that you can share with other people out there, so that we can understand what is it that you're going through, and maybe you can help someone else out there that may be going through the same thing. And also on that, I appreciate everyone that is taking their time to give us feedback, and I'm encouraging you as well to say go ahead, just take that 1 second of your time, post feedback as part of the comments, and that will help us make this channel better for everyone. We have now come to the end of our video, and I hope it has positively impacted you, and that you're gonna go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so, or you're gonna share it with a loved one whom you feel needs to hear this. Thank you.